Welcome to the CasualCast. Episodes every Sunday on YouTube, iTunes, and SoundCloud. And now, your host, CasualSavage.
Hello and welcome back to the CasualCast, a podcast which you can be a part of. Today, I am joined with Gyroza.
What's up, guys? My name is Gyroza, and first I want to start off by thanking you, CasualSavage, for having me on your podcast again.
No problem.
Yeah, if you guys want to check out my channel, it's basically like a comedy channel. I do random skits.
Today's video is based on the YouTube update, which I covered on episode 5 with someone else, and it's basically a follow-up because on February 20th, they have now taken action.
They have. And to be honest, I don't think it's a very good change. I do think it's good in the sense that it can filter out all the people who are just in it for the money. It can, kind of get rid of that.
It's the spam channels and the people who just re-upload big YouTubers things.
Right, and it's it affects me personally. I don't really care about it because I'm not in it for the money. I don't care about the money. I do it because it's a hobby of mine.
That's how it should be as well.
Yeah.
Hobby and for fun.
Like, before the update, a couple channels ago, I was making money, but it was not a lot. It was, maybe 40 cents? It was maybe 50p, maybe where you are.
So like 70 cents or something.
Yeah. 70 cents a month. And I was like, ooh, I'm making money,
Wait, I have a question for you, though. So, since you being kicked out of the partner program, can you still see analytics as if you've earned money or not?
Yeah,
you can. Okay.
Yeah. So it's weird because it says how much money I'm getting, but
I'm supposed to be getting.
Yeah, I was supposed to be getting, but I'm not getting it. It's almost like you're in a big glass window and you just see everybody. You can't interact with them. You can't do anything with them. You're just there.
Now it's supposed to be getting a lot worse as well, because Social Blade, I'm sure everyone's heard of Social Blade. They sent out 3 tweets on March 1st, which have now been deleted for some reason. So I don't know if YouTube has something to do with that. But I'm going to read the tweets off my monitor. The first tweet was, "The past week has been a tough one for the vast majority of creators on YouTube. First, YouTube changed the rules for the partner program, removed the vast majority of partners from YouTube in one fell swoop. We called this the YouTube partner culling." So basically, what we just described, how YouTube have taken down or cut people's partnerships for those that aren't on 4,000 plus watch hours each year, and people who don't have 1,000 plus subs. Did you get were you partnered then?
With a network or part of the partner?
A network or AdSense or?
I did. I was partnered with AdSense. I was approved by AdSense.
Isn't there a minimum threshold for that though?
Yeah, that's what I say. I didn't even hit that threshold, and I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna try to make money. I submitted my channel. I did what they said. Sorry, my phone's going off. This is very bad. But I got approved, and I was like, I was so confused because there's supposed to be.
Oh no, I'm talking about in a threshold in terms of how much money you make until you can withdraw.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And
there is, because
I had 50 subscribers, I wasn't making a lot. So apparently that Google AdSense threshold is very low. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I was partnered with AdSense.
But then look at networks like Freedom. They must have got rid of so many channels. Freedom accepts anyone.
Yeah, I mean, I think Maker got rid of 1 or 2. I'm not sure.
People are probably happy to leave Maker because you're stuck in a contract with them.
Oh, you are?
I was stuck with them for 2 years.
Oh.
That's when I first started YouTube as well, when they literally accepted smaller channels.
Yeah. How was it? How was it? Was it good?
It wasn't bad. It's basically what every other network offers. They promise good things, but then at the end of the day you get the non-copyright music and basically support, which takes like 48 hours for a response.
God.
And then, yeah, you get a year contract as well. And then I believe after the first year I wanted to leave, they told me you had to say 30 days before the contract expired to leave.
Yeah.
So then I was stuck for another year.
Yeah, it's a 30-day notice.
So I was stuck with them for 2 years.
As long as it's not Machinima, all right, it's fine.
Machinima I've never been with. They used to be big though, and then I was like, oh, interesting. Wonder if I'll join them one day. But
no,
never.
I had a friend. Well, not a friend. I messaged my podcast that you were on, right?
Yeah.
I messaged the lesbian who Paracynical. And I was like, hey, Para, you want to come on my podcast? And it was like, nah, I'm okay, I'll pass. I'm like, okay, sure. And out of nowhere, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna ask him, what was your worst experience on YouTube? Just a random question. And he said my experience with Machinima. And then he linked me to a video, which he said on the video, he was like, Machinima is like the worst network. Like you.
So did he DM you, or was this all just tweets?
No, this is Snapchat DMs.
Oh, his Snapchat's open.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he must get spammed.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then, of course, there was a second tweet followed up by that from Social Blade again. Today, sadly, YouTube forced another culling directed to networks. While we can't share the exact details, but in short, YouTube is forcing networks to slim down their networks massively, only keeping their top partners. So Social Blade knows something, and YouTube only want networks to keep their top partners, and we have no idea what top partners mean. So
yeah.
What do you think top partners would mean? 100,000 subs?
Maybe more.
You think there'd be more?
I think the top partners, like for example, PewDiePie, he's partnered with Maker, right? Or he was partnered with Maker. When they mention top partners, I'm thinking of PewDiePie. I'm thinking of
You're thinking the ones in the million subs?
Yeah, in the
I don't think they'll go too high. Or even yet, I don't think they'll go that high.
Well, they think about it. The channels with the millions of subs or close to millions of subs, they're bringing in most of the revenue. They're bringing in most of the money to that network. So I don't think it'd be that surprising if those networks wanted to keep, say Fitz or say PewDiePie or Jacksepticeye, if they're partnered. Cinnamon Toast Can, they're going to want to keep them. Maybe have some underlying channels with maybe 99,000 subs, 90,000 subs, maybe 100,000 subs, just to have that extra backup. But honestly, I think when they talk about top partners, I don't think there's like unnecessarily.
Do you think it's dangerous though, because they're basically opening up competition? Someone could open up something like YouTube and people could just go there.
Well, I don't think that's ever going to happen because YouTube,
it's owned by Google.
Yeah, it's YouTube is owned by Google. Google's one of the biggest corporations in the world right now, and I think because YouTube just has so much power, like they took down VidMe, and VidMe was really big. It was really big. I think their biggest competitor right now is Vimeo.
Yeah, probably.
But I don't think people are going to want to go to Vimeo because, first off, Vimeo isn't really well known. Advertisers such as Coke, Pepsi,
and
Adidas,
you have to pay for Vimeo.
Yeah,
for a certain amount of uploads.
Mm-hmm. You have to pay. Like I think you have to pay for like one upload a week or something.
Oh, is it really that much?
I don't know. It's something along those lines. If somebody really wanted to compete with YouTube, I think they would have already done it. Like, I think they would have taken advantage of
their mistakes.
Their mistakes and used it to their advantage because YouTube is going through a noticeable rough patch right now.
And big changes for the past year and a half, probably since the ad apocalypse. They've just been changing. And
everything that's going on with like the Jake Paul fight, the Logan Paul with the Suicide Forest. YouTube has been going through a lot, and if somebody really wanted to compete with YouTube, I think they would have already done it.
What about their tweet then? They tweeted when the Logan Paul thing was big news,
Mm-hmm.
they said that would be more open with our creators. But you've just seen Social Blade tweet saying they've been told something, but they're not allowed to tell us what it is.
Yeah, it's almost like, hey, we know something, but we can't tell you. It's like, why even
YouTube has told us to shut up.
Yeah, because people rely on YouTube revenue. Like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Fitz, all these YouTubers rely on solely YouTube. And if you mess up one thing in the algorithm, it can screw up their entire life. It could screw up their screw up their cash flow tremendously.
It's like have you heard of Nelk?
What?
The prank Nelk. You haven't heard of them?
No.
Oh, okay. End of podcast. End of podcast.
What? wait.
Okay, well, you need to watch them anyway. I'll send you a link to them after. They have over 1 million subscribers, and because of the stuff they do, YouTube are really harsh on them, and they are probably earning, I think they showed it before, it was less than $2,000 a month.
Oh, jeez.
And they are easily hitting over 500,000 views each video.
Jeez. Oh, that reminds me. Max Mofo, you probably know him, right? Max Mofo.
No.
You don't know Max Mofo?
I've heard the name, that's it.
And kick me off this podcast. Get me out of here. Anyway, well, Max Mofo, he runs a Pokemon channel, right? And a video, he was like, oh, the last video did so well. 450,000 views, 13,000 likes, and I only got $2.50 for it.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's a Pokemon, that's PG then?
It's Max Mofo we're talking about. He's anti-PC. He's dark sense of humor, but other than that, I look in his description and it doesn't say age restricted. So I'm confused. Like 450,000 views, 13,000 likes. It's a video that's above 10 minutes long.
I think that when he has that many viewers though, someone from YouTube must be watching the full video and then determining everything about it.
And that's
especially if he has dark humor, like you said.
Yeah, and that's the problem, because people at YouTube, I think, sometimes lean towards favoritism a little bit. Like,
definitely.
YouTube needs to get just a neutral party who doesn't care. You pay them well, because
remember when YouTube used to have the logo where it said YouTube broadcast yourself?
Oh my god.
That's gonna be a meme in the future because you won't be able to be yourself anymore.
I remember that, dude. That's been so long.
Now it just says YouTube.
Yeah.
Moving on to the final tweet which Social Blade put out, which was last week YouTube removed 80% of our partners, and this week they're removing about 75% of who was left. At Social Blade, we stand for transparency and community, and we wanted to clearly state this is not our choice. So YouTube already removed 80%, and they're removing another 75% who was left. So I wonder what the subscriber limit is to enter now.
I mean, you're referring to the 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time, right?
Yeah.
I think
they might go to 10,000 subs.
I was just to say, I think they might go to 10,000 subs, and I wouldn't be surprised. 10,000 subs is usually where you start to make money. Like, not like
the only thing is, I wouldn't be surprised if they raised it again.
Listen,
they might raise it to 10,000, then they might go up even more.
If it goes to 50,000, I'm probably gonna just lose all interest in YouTube. Like,
I wouldn't be surprised because it took me at least 3 years to get to 50,000.
Yeah, and if say they do increase it to 50,000, would you be affected?
No, not yet. If they get it to 100, then yeah.
Yeah, it's just so
I'd be effective if I started a new channel.
Yeah. Like if you started like a vlogging channel. If you create a new channel now, you're probably just like, why even do it? Like, it's like, why waste the time to make a new channel when you're not even going to get any financial benefit out of it? But it's not the fact that people can't make money. It's just the fact that it's restricting original content that's already on the site. Like,
yeah, that's true.
There's a really talented short filmmaker. I forgot his name.
Casey Neistat, I think.
Listen, Casey. Hello. God bless. I love him. There's this guy who makes he made a short horror film, right? And that got a bunch of awards. And what happened is he made it. He got a bunch of awards, and there's no ads.
Where did he get the awards from?
He got it from this from this third party Actors Academy thing.
Oh,
like a cinematography meme. I forgot.
But that doesn't get views. It's quantity that gets views now.
Yeah, and
which is unfair.
Well, for him, I guess that's a good point, because he's a short filmmaker, and you would know short films take a long time.
Script and filming location.
Filming location.
Actors being sick or something.
Yeah. So.
But stuff like that definitely doesn't get recognized on YouTube.
No,
unless it gets shared a lot and then goes to Facebook, then goes to Instagram.
Yeah, and I think they should get more recognition, because it's a pretty high budget. It's a really high budget. Like they have red cameras. They have the whole shebang, the whole 9 yards. And it's just if you're gonna promote Jake Paul and his vlogs, I'm gonna be honest with you, they're just shit. Let's just be.
I've never watched one. I just see parts that are shown on Drama Alert.
You are the luckiest person I've ever met, man.
Look at Jesse Williams. Have you heard of him?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, look at the amount of effort he puts into his. He films it all himself with how many drones, how many cameras, and then he edits it as well, all himself.
Yeah, like that.
But even then, he doesn't get a lot of views it deserves, I don't think.
No.
And then Devin Supertramp, have you heard of him?
No.
Oh, well, I'm sure people watching have probably heard of him. He puts in a lot of effort. So you're going to watch him after this and you'll be like, oh yeah, he does put a lot of effort. His views are really low as well, which I'm surprised about.
When you say low, what do you mean low?
I think his I haven't watched him in a while actually, but I think his are under 200,000. But he has red cams and everything.
Oh really? Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a test. Maybe you know what? Maybe later this month I'm gonna do a test where I'm just gonna upload just random content for the next 2 months.
It's funny you say that, because I've been thinking of just doing that, because my tutorials are getting less than 1,000 since I tweeted crap to YouTube.
Yeah, yeah.
So why do you think YouTube aren't being as transparent as they said they would be? Because they've obviously told the network something, but not us.
I don't really think they can be transparent with us, because there's obviously a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes on YouTube. I think if they become transparent, it's going to take time away from what they need to do, because YouTube is paying more money than they make.
Oh no, I mean transparent as telling us what's going on, like a simple email to everyone on YouTube. It would be simple to set up, or an email to partners or to networks, and then the networks pass it on to us. Well,
from what I know, if YouTube tells a network something, I don't think the network can tell the people.
No. But I'm saying if YouTube should give them permission, because they're still not being transparent like they said they would be.
Oh, yeah. I totally agree with that. I think they should totally allow networks to let them know what's going on.
Yeah.
I think networks should be transparent with their members, if that makes sense.
Yeah, they should be.
Yeah.
But then again, it's always not the network's fault. You just saw Social Blade's tweets, which have now been deleted.
Yeah.
So YouTube must be behind that as well.
I think they're trying to get rid of the smaller channels and make the bigger channels thrive.
Yeah, I think that as well. And they also the spam channels they want to get rid of, and all the content, like the inappropriate content that's on YouTube. They want to make sure no advertisers are on that.
Yeah, because like I said, I'm still coming across pornography on YouTube.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. And
what are you searching for?
No, I'm not searching for anything. It's just coming up in my recommended. And
really?
yeah,
that's one thing I've never had.
Yeah, it's not fun. When you have Chicago Thoughts 5 in your sub box, it's not fun.
Unless you can be like Logan Paul and vlog and get away with everything.
Well,
and then get your videos pushed to people who aren't subscribed to you.
Yeah, like that's insane. Like I'm getting Logan Paul in my sub box. I'm just like, what?
Oh, you are? I haven't had that myself yet.
Dude, it's the
worst. But I know a lot of people have.
It's the worst. Like I don't know how to turn it off. Like I don't.
You're still getting it?
I'm still getting it. Yeah.
I thought they fixed it.
I'll show you. I'll send you a screenshot. I can't do it right now.
He must have lost a lot of money from the suicide thing, and YouTube must be like, okay, we'll promote you.
No.
Let's save you a bit.
Oh, no. He gained a lot of money. No, because he gained, I think, after the video was posted, when he came back.
Oh, no, you're forgetting about his Maverick. His clothing line got shut down or something. Or something to do with it. His problems behind the scenes with that.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the whole Maverick lawsuit thing.
But is there anything else you want to say about this?
It's just gonna kill their drive, because if you put effort, you're gonna want at least a little bit of financial gain, like,
or at least some recognition, because it's hard to get recognized on YouTube as well.
Right. So I think it's just gonna. I think it's going more towards the bigger channels, but that's just my opinion.
I think it's good and bad. Bad for basically what you've just said. It definitely discourages people. But I think it's also good because if people do re-upload bigger YouTubers' content and then they try to monetize it, they'll instantly get denied. But another thing about their monetizing, I've heard that it takes at least 2 months to get approved, so that needs to be quicker for sure.
Oh, totally! I never heard about that.
It's supposed to. I think it's supposed to be a month. I think that's what they've put it out as, 4 weeks to get approved. But people have been complaining a lot about how long it's taken. I think YouTube is just in a mess, and I think they should put that as #1 priority to just if they want to talk the talk, they need to walk the walk. If you're going to say you're going to be transparent, be transparent. If you're going to say you're going to... If Susan Wachowski says if she's pissed off that her Little Uzi Vert concert was canceled, then like, come on. Did you pronounce her name right?
No.
That has to be... I was going to say.
I don't know if it's Wachowski, Mike Wazowski. I don't know.
Wakanda.
Susan Wakanda. Oh, hell yeah. You saw Black Panther?
No, I've just seen Wakanda all over Twitter.
Got you. Okay. All right.
So that is the end of this podcast. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and a link to Gyroza's social media and his channel will also be in the description. And I'll be back next week for another podcast.
Oh yeah. Take care, guys.